Kwanzaa, 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 it's an African holiday. Seven principles, seven days, it's an African holiday. Yeah, Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, it's an African holiday. Yeah! All right, that's nice. Now that's right. Kwanzaa. All right, so Kwanzaa is built on a principle of seven. Seven is a symbol of perfection. So for 7 days, we will gather here in this room and we will celebrate Kwanzaa. But more importantly, we will talk about, as a family, what we're going to do to be better than we were in next year, how to be better than we are this year. Yeah. So we're going to talk and apply these principles to our lives. We're not just going to be jamming and playing. And Kwanzaa is not about getting gifts and things, although there will be some zawadis, as we call them, gifts given during Kwanzaa. But Kwanzaa is really about giving your best, the best of who you are. Right. And that's why it's important. So we're going to start today by celebrating the principle of Umoja, unity, which is part of what's called the Nguzo Saba. And at the top of your paper, Curtis has had one. Here, baby, give that to and you want one lyric? I think you can read it well enough to follow it. Okay. All right. So the Nguzo, you see it? Nguzo Saba at the very top. And it reads Umoja, which stands for unity. Let the house read it together. To strive for
and maintain unity in the family, community, nation, and race.
Now, why do we start Kwanzaa with unity? Why is it the first principle?
It's because everybody gets to come together first. Is it together? I mean, without being together, there's no unity.
Were we good with unity this year?
Oh, yeah.
Yes and no?
No.
Yes and no? Yes and no?
Remember, y'all on YouTube.
And then you better turn YouTube off.
We got it together though. We had enough glue to keep everything together though.
Yeah, we got it.
I think we.
Go ahead. No, you turn it off.
I think we had a beautiful year.
We kind of didn't, but like end of like Christmas, everybody came together. I guess we ended it with unity, but throughout the year we kind of had.
Right, we've been back and forth.
I've been in the lives.
Strive together, went and fought together, and ate together.
Yeah, we did.
Well, no, that doesn't mean we have not.
Oh, I thought she just talking about tonight.
No, I'm talking about in general for 2018, how we done.
Oh, okay.
And what I was saying is that, and I think it's right that we have been off and on with our unity. There are many times of the year where we come together and done good things together and good things for each other. And then there's been times of the year where we've been selfish and not and mean, argumentative, angry, ugly acting, and some other stuff. So yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Confession doesn't hurt.
What?
They act like it wasn't me, but they act like they forgot.
I've been ugly, but I'm here.
Nah, but I'm on.
No, bro.
But
We
when
have
you
been having husband.
and
I
we
know I have.
right there you
All
go.
7 principles.
Confession time.
I haven't been.
That's up.
Confession time.
We haven't been really to the bottom, you know.
Yeah.
Attitude. I mean, ugly pie. Everybody. No, I'm saying my attitude hasn't been unified. It's been real selfish. You know.
And we can do that, right? We can be about ourselves
Yeah.
and
but-
forget that we're
but-
really about everybody.
Yeah, when you have family, you know, it's always supposed to be thinking about them too, you know.
And then there's been some beautiful stuff. Anthony, Aisha, Marvin, even Justin and Caitlin have gone and said to Mama, "How are you, Mom? Do you need anything? Do you need water? Do you need juice? Do you need
Take care
to
of
eat?
grandma.
Is there something I can get you?" That's what Umoja's about. It's not about what can you give me, Mom, Grandma. Do you have any money to give me? Do you have any other? It's about
Giving.
it's about taking care of each other. Unity is about pulling together. And so that to me is probably the best unity we do in the house. But we don't do enough of it. Because I come home sometimes and I say, "Mom, what have you eaten?" And it's not pretty. She hasn't eaten. Nobody's checked in on her. And I come home sometimes and she's got no water. She doesn't have water.
You must come in at the wrong time.
Right. So I'm just saying we all need to
All day.
we need to be more conscientious. Who? Oh yeah, Justin and Caitlin.
She must be eating 2 times.
We make sure she eat.
Yeah, breakfast.
Yeah,
Yeah, somebody else feeding.
for Serenity and Xavion and Lyric been bringing stuff to Grandma. They helping giving Grandma what she needs. That's been good. That's been good. So that's the unity, right? Okay. Well, throughout, well, for the next 7 days, we're going to talk about each one of these principles. Umoja, Kuji, Chaka, Leah, which means self-determination. We're going to talk about Ujima, Ujama, and we're going to talk about Mia, Ukumba, and Imani. So we're going to cover every one of these 7 principles. All right, so now it's time to get ready to do our libations, our libation statement. And it's time for us to also, when we pour our libations, then we're going to light the candle, right? Okay, so here we go, folks. So let me come over here. Everybody, okay, first of all, we're going to do our libations. Remember, everyone, what we do with the libations is we call the ancestors into the room. So that their spirits, their legacy, what we know and worship, what we love about them, what we praise in their lives will be lifted up so that we can be as good as they were and have been to us. So there are 7 principles, and on this table are a couple of the wonderful symbols of Kwanzaa. First of all, we have what is called the corn. Does anybody remember what the corn is called? No, what is the corn called? No, you're getting close though. Oh, muhini, that's right. Muhini is the corn. And what you do is you layer a number of corns according to how many children the matriarch has had, the oldest woman has had in the house. So we got a whole lot of corn up here. Because Grandma Vera had 12 children. And she was such a sweetheart, she adopted everybody else's children. Yes. So we have a whole lot of children, muhindi, going on this table. Name some of muhindi. And then we have, at the center of the table, what do we call the candle holder? Anybody remember? The Kanara. You guys are good. That's right, the Kanara. And the Kanara is besides the candles besides the corn being called Mukundi, what do we call all of the crops? All of the crops. Anybody remember? Because we got orange for fruit, we got some nutties up here. What else? What do they stand for? What is the word crop? Mazayo. Mazayo. All the crop is Mazayo. Then the mat. You guys are good. And Keka is the mat. That's what the Kanara sits on. All right. And the Kanara is the candle holder. And everybody notices that the Kanara has these three colors. We got the red, the black, and the green. What does the red stand for? Hey, what does the black stand for? And what does the green stand for? The land, that's right. The red is the sacrifice of our ancestors. The black is the people that we are. The green is for Mother Africa, for which we are descending. All right. The other symbols on the table, we don't have zawadis. We'll do those later. Those would be gifts. And then the one thing that we're about to use right now is called the. But what's his Swahili name? All the words we're using are Swahili words. What is it? Anybody remember it? Come on, try to remember it. What does the cup mean? Because those of you who are going to be holding the cup are going to be holding it and need to know what you're holding. What's it called? Yes, it's called the unity cup. But what's the Swahili word? It's called the Kiombe. Da la Umoja. The unity cup. The Kiombe cha Umoja. And then Kiombe cha Umoja. And remember when we were doing the candles are called the Mishimu. Okay, the Mishimu. All right, so we have our the Mishima Saba for the 7 candles. All right, so those are the beginnings of the symbols. We don't have to do this every day, but I always have to do it at the first day. And we'll do it when we have company here. All right, so we're going to do the libation statement. Everybody get your cups up. Get ready. All the ancestors. Our fathers and mothers came here, lived, loved, struggled, and built here. At this place, their love and labor rose like the sun and gave strength and meaning to the day. For them then, who gave so much, we give in return. On this same soil, we will sow our seeds and build and move in unity and strength. Here too, we will continue their struggle for liberation and a higher level of human life. May our eyes be done. May our strength be done. And may the boldness of our life be like the lion. And may we remember and honor our ancestors, all those who have come before us. Yeah. And the legacy they left for as long as the sun and the waters for people everywhere. For Nzinga, for Shaka, Samori, and all the others, known and unknown, who defended our ancestral land, history, and humanity from alien invaders. For Garvey, Mohammed, Malcolm, and King, Harriet, Fannie Lou, Sojourner, Bethune, and Nat Turner, and all the others who dared to define, defend, and develop our interests as a people. For our children and the fuller lives they will live because we struggle. Yeah. For Kawaida and Nguzi, the new system of views and values which gives identity, purpose, and direction to our lives. For the new world we struggle to build, and for the continuing struggle through which we will inevitably rescue and reconstruct our history and humanity in our own image and according to our own needs. Harambe! 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 All right, now we're going to call the ancestors by names, and we will do a tribute each time to them. Harambe!
Malcolm X.
Harambe!
Martin Luther King.
Harambe!
Harambe! Turkish boy.
Harambe.
Rosa Parks.
Harambe!
Marion Anderson.
Harambe!
Marcus
Mary
Garvey.
McLeod Bethune.
Ada Mae Johnson.
Harambe! Ephraim Hunt.
Harambe!
Spurgeon Hunt.
Harambe.
All right, that was powerful. And because we're in Maryland, Frederick Douglass,
Harambe!
Harriet Tubman,
Harambe!
and so many others.
James Brown.
Adam.
All right, we did good. Who? Aretha Franklin lost this year. Harambe. Nancy Wilson, Harambe. Lost this year. Yeah, that was a Nancy Wilson.
What devil? Adam Clayton Powell been dead. Who
Been
did
there.
that?
He's
Just
always
died.
to be
Somebody
recognized.
else.
Adam Clayton Powell and Shirley Chisholm.
Shirley
Both.
Temple. And all
Harambe.
Oh, he was
That was
one
Nancy
down
Wilson,
there,
Mama.
Nancy Wilson.
That was Nancy Wilson.
Hey, Nancy.
And that lady Dorothy Heights. Always
She been, yeah, Dorothy High School.
Yes.
Harambe. All right, everybody. Okay, so now it's time to light Umoja, the first candle.
Oh,
So
that baby.
it's the children have to light the candles, and
The younger-
Curtis, you gotta guide the children to light the candles. Cause you know how to guide the children.
They got the next one.
I ain't seen him in years.
All right, you guys ready?
Oh, he got one.
So which child are you gonna have to light the candles?
Davion first. Because Lyric went last year.
And
First.
Cedric is next year.
We're doing everything.
And it's the high candle,
Just like we taught you in boys.
the high candle.
Boy Scouts. Now you can't like.
Okay, everybody say it together. As he gets ready to light the candle, everybody say, Umoja. Umoja. Unity. There we go. Yay! We got the first candle lit. Yes. Wonderful. That is so awesome. Look at that, you guys. So they say that on the first night, the black candle shines bright and shines with purpose, calling us to unity, calling us to be one as a family, calling us to do better. In the statement that we read, it said to strive for and maintain unity in the family, community, nation, and race. That means a couple of things, you guys. One, whenever you feel torn to fight anybody in your family, say the word Umoja to yourself. Say it to yourself. Umoja. And think, what I'm doing promoting unity? Is it going to make the family better, what I'm doing? That means that you got to have greater unity and priority for your family than some of your damn friends.
First priority.
Because You have friends that will lead you away from family. Because your being part of the family is not in their best interest. So people who want to dope all the time, they don't want to be talking about no family unless they think they can get some family members to help join in. It's not, we got to be really clear about who the enemy is. Because you got friends and you got frenemies. Anybody know what a frenemy is?
That's the person that come around when you got what they need. Damn, they need it.
Yes, daddy in your back first chance they get.
Backstab.
Yes, there's a whole lot of frenemies out there.
I've had some of those.
And truly, some of them are really conflicted.
That's right.
That there are moments when they quote love you, and there are moments when they hate you. Because they're jealous of you
Yes.
as they are right.
And when they gone,
And
they still have
jealousy.
the phone.
Those called snakes.
And they live to bring other people down
Yeah.
and build themselves up.
They jealous.
So you gotta be careful, because there's a whole lot of frenemies
Enemies.
in this world. And they look like good friends. Oh, they can be down with you. Oh, they can help fight for you. But it's all about themselves ultimately. What serves their best interest.
That's it.
So we gotta be careful. Then we got enemies, people who really
Real,
are
real.
opposed to you and are going to do everything they can to destroy you.
They want you to be one of them. Huh?
But in family, you should find strength. Just like in the Bible and in your religion, you should be able to find strength.
In your family.
They sing, when we talk about God, we say, you are the source of my,
Strength. Life.
you are the strength of my life. We sing that for a reason, because there is unity in God. And we all stray. We all stray, we all get angry at each other. I come home and look at weird stuff in the kitchen, and I'm like, what in the H? And Marvin's heard me. I'm saying, who does this?
Yeah.
What are they called?
Who are these people who put dirty dishes
Say.
in the drawers? Dirty forks and stuff. Who puts the knives in the wrong place? Who takes all the dishes downstairs and don't bring them up? Then all of a sudden they appear and they're dirty.
They come back up.
Who does these things? And I'm like, they're not my friends.
They ends.
They're not my friends right then.
Yeah.
Those are not my friends. And I'm mad. They said, right, God says, be slow to anger.
That's it.
That one thing you got to do with your own self is to tell yourself to calm down, to be slow to anger, because things will provoke you.
Yes.
But you need to be higher than that. You need to be able to rise above your provocations, because everybody provokes you. Because see, if Curtis had gotten up this morning and said, the heck with the whole world, because a certain person wouldn't let me have my kids on Christmas, if he had just focused on that and gotten angry
Let the devil.
and let that happen, then he could never have worked today.
When they had the strength.
He wouldn't have had the spirit to work. Mhm. But instead, Curtis said, and it isn't right, it's unjust, I gotta do something about it, but I gotta go to work. And he got up and worked. I praise you for that. You applaud you for that. Now that takes strength.
Yes, Lord.
That takes strength. A whole lot of people would use it as an excuse to sleep. It would have been an excuse to stay in bed and do nothing. And be mad all day long.
Man.
Fighting with Aisha, fighting with the kids, fighting with everybody. I mean, that's how some people are. But you have learned to be stronger than that. And that's why in the libation statement, it says that we gotta let our eyes be like the Eagle. Because what does the eagle do? He flies and he soars above things. Ain't no chicken eating anything on the ground.
Yeah.
An eagle flies.
Alright.
He flies and soars above things. He doesn't like people. He doesn't let people take his little feathers away and make him live on the ground.
Get that close.
No, because he's strong.
Yeah.
And so, Curtis, you were like the eagle today. And
Amen.
you got up and you said, "Hey, I'm about what I gotta do." All right. So that's important. The Anthony and I have had our differences this year. Real strong differences. And they're not resolved yet. They're not resolved.
I got a few more days left.
Yeah, they're not resolved.
Yeah.
And
By the time we get the Coogee chocolate.
Leah, we better, and Ramona, we better have some unity, right? We better have some unity.
Yeah.
But the Anthony has had the struggle too. We all have the struggle. But what we all gotta look for is what? Internally inside of us, we all gotta look for that eagle.
Yeah, strength. Strength. Yeah.
So that when people tell you to do bad things, you tell them no. Because people come to me all the time and they're like, "Oh, Barbara, why don't you buy this? You look so pretty in it. Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that?" And I gotta say no, because my family's gotta eat.
Oh.
I gotta pay a bill.
Yeah.
I gotta do something else. I gotta tell people no, because temptation's always out there.
Yeah.
And they'll tell you, "Oh, it's only 5 minutes. Oh, come and meet up with us. We're going to X, Y, and Z and having a girls' night out." You know? And I gotta choose between that and paying bills and keeping the family together. So we all gotta learn to find the eagle inside of us. And why does the libation statement talk about the elephant? Lyric, why do you think the libation statement tells us to be strong like the elephant?
Who would you ask?
Lyric,
Oh, really?
She probably don't know which point you're trying to make.
Oh.
but why is an elephant a symbol of somebody being strong? Yeah, because he's big.
Great beard.
He's big and he's strong.
He got a big mouth.
People use elephants to travel on them. They use elephants to help build things. He's a worker. But also they say the elephant is smarter than some of us are.
And he never
He
forgets.
has a long memory. He celebrates. The elephant cries when people die that they love. Other elephants, they mourn.
And they protect too.
They protect, very protective, very protective. So we need to understand that when they're talking about strength of the elephant, that's just not words. It's there to remind us that we have strength.
Inside.
Right. And even as beautiful as an elephant is, there are people who try to shackle it, right? They try to put shackles on it, chains on it, use it for entertainment, when all the time the elephant's smarter than they are. So think about that. And then the last thing it tells us is to be bold like the lion. And there's a reason for that. Why is the lion bold?
He's strong.
Because he's strong.
Strong
And what does
and fearless.
and the lion lives in what's called a pride, you guys.
Yeah.
Pride. That's what you call a family of lions.
Yeah, they got back up. All of them protect.
And they all protect each other. They all act as one.
And they make sure each other eats it.
That's right. They can't eat if they all go act as one. They protect each other. That's what a family does. That's how a family should be. And when we see anything trying to destroy our family, what do lions do? They see anything trying to destroy your family.
Exactly.
They'll attack it or they'll run it away.
Running away. Chase away.
That's what we should do.
So we see bad people trying to come around our people. We need to scare them away.
That's right.
Tell our people that they're not good. But see, we can't be hanging out
With them.
with the people that are bad because they're making us feel good one day. And then the next day tell somebody, well, you shouldn't be hanging out with them. They're going, weren't you hanging out with
Yeah, right.
That's called a hypocrite.
them? Yeah, you gotta be careful, you guys.
Oh, that's true too.
And hypocrisy is all around us. So anyway, I just want to talk a little bit about the family, but it also says the community, the nation, and the race.
The whole race.
Well, you can-
Your community. That's why it's important to keep our grass cut
Keep everything, keep it going, keep
so that our house looks nice.
keep our stuff.
Get all the trash out of your yard.
Yeah, that's what it's saying, keep it nice.
Yes.
That trash.
Because that's, and who wants to live next to
And the
people?
people be saying that house over there.
And it makes the whole community look bad.
And it make you look trashy.
Right.
That word,
Yeah,
trashy
that's right.
people over there.
Right.
That's all they see is just trash.
And that's you stay see.
And then sometimes, I hate it, but sometimes when I'm driving and somebody's trash can has blown into the middle of the street, I gotta pull over and get it out of the street because somebody's gonna miss it and hurt themselves.
And count how many men done passed it though.
So you gotta have some pride in your community,
That's right.
some sense of community because community's about it. What do you think about the Anthony when you think about community, about how we try to make things better for the entire community?
Right. You talking about like what they doing with that Christmas stuff down there, like community things like that.
Well, that's
You
some
talking about
nice one.
black- You talking about
Like things that we can do.
as a family?
Yeah, like we were just talking.
Yeah.
What we just talked about, keeping our yard right, picking up our trash, not letting it blow all over the place. But what else can we do as a community?
Oh, look out for our neighbors.
Yes,
That's sure we got their backs.
yes, that's a good one. That's a good one. It's like neighborhood watch. And then, because there are bad people who come around neighborhoods looking for stuff. Right?
That's true.
What else can we do? And that means we also got to keep bad people out of our neighborhood. We shouldn't blame people who we know are right.
But one thing,
Right.
a point seems important for me to say, don't take the law in your own hands. Don't go out there like you the police.
Oh yeah,
Oh, no.
you know better than that.
Yeah,
You know better than that. That's called being a vigilante.
yeah, vigilante.
Yeah, we don't like those vigilantes.
Protect.
Well, also Justin and Caitlin did something yesterday that was cute as it could be. They did that video of all of us celebrating Christmas.
Yeah, somebody said they saw it in, what is that?
On
Las Vegas.
Facebook.
They posted it on Facebook and on Twitter, and people liked it
Yeah.
and shared it. I was like, oh Lord, they shared it with more people.
Who's
Oh,
crazy?
I saw about 6 of my customers. I had them watching.
you did? Your customers watched it? Oh wow, I would never thought of that. But that's also community. Cause that's sharing your joy and sharing an example of how a family comes together on Christmas.
And next year, other families be wanting to do that.
There be people be up there trying to be the athlete. They have on their little red Christmas hat, Santa hat, they're gonna be like, ooh, I should have done that. I could have worn my hat and passed out gifts.
Yeah.
And see, when we were coming up, Michael and Justin, Lord have mercy, if Mom and I didn't wake up quick, Michael and Justin would tear up the whole tree.
Oh,
Oh, Lord. We would come down and every gift would be unwrapped.
they used to get
And they would unwrap everybody's gift.
Forget
It
about
didn't matter what day it was on it. They would unwrap everything.
Tammy Ann was one of them.
She would stay over and she would.
She would be right there.
Yeah.
So that was pretty that everybody gifts and shared and celebrated together. That was beautiful.
And also.
Yes, go ahead, Aisha.
Last year, I had the kids open the gifts downstairs last year, and I thought it was a good thing that, everybody in the house was together.
I like that. I like that.
It was much better.
Yeah, and they enjoyed it, it seemed like, better that way.
It was
I'm
much
glad
better.
that we got
It was much better.
me too.
It was much better. And so, and that was, and I must admit, I'm very family oriented. So I miss Caitlin being here. I miss, I miss our boys, so we know that next year we'll strive to make sure.
On YouTube.
Oh, tell
Okay.
me, boys.
Mhm.
And so we know. So we'll work on that. And then also this year, nation, we gotta give money to good causes that help things. We gotta support people because people support us and are helpful to us. And when it says for the race, that means doing good things for Black people. And one thing that, as you know, my whole job is about racial justice. And it's about working to make sure things are better for people who are African
You
American.
get so many calls, but you can't support all of them.
I had a call today. I had a call today that I never knew was coming at 4:00 of Black leaders.
Make it
So
feel
next
good.
thing I know, Jesse Jackson has called for all the Black leaders in the country of the big organizations to be together and to talk about how to make sure that everybody knows that January 1st is not just New Year's, but it's Emancipation Day. It's the day that the Emancipation Proclamation was issued. The day that Lincoln said to all the rebellion states that they had to free their slaves.
Yes, hello. Yeah, we're having Kwanzaa. You want to talk to it now or after? No, I'm just curious. Here's the grandma right here, but
Who is they?
hold on one second. This is Auntie Sharon.
Oh, Sharon?
Yeah,
She
Auntie
knows
Barbara is
about
leaving
She
Kwanzaa.
knows about Kwanzaa.
I call her right now. Ask she Sharon to see me. Ask Sharon.
Hello?
I call her right now.
She on top.
I don't know her.
Oh.
She said,
She knows about Kwanzaa.
Who was it?
that's Auntie Sharon.
But she knows Kwanzaa. She knows about Kwanzaa.
She never happened.
She knows what happens.
Mhm.
All righty. So that's it. Anything else anybody so for 2019? What can we do to be stronger as a family for unity in 2019?
Okay. What can we do? Something that we've not done or do better what we is doing. Maybe we can improve something.
I'm gonna just say our
We can just help each
Now,
other.
what'd you say?
communication.
Better communications. And what do you mean by that? What do we need to do better?
I mean, I thought, like, as far as if we have an issue or if, something needs to be done, or, just, it's better to, instead of just having, it's better to, us, for everybody to know what's going on instead of,
That it build up.
yeah, and then we have meetings and all that, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I think we
It's
should
better
have.
to have, everybody know what's going on throughout, and then when we do have a meeting, everybody can express themselves instead of being like, you just against me, you know what I mean? If we know what's going on, and everybody have a talk, and we all
Having
agree.
like the private meetings again.
I think we should
Yeah,
have.
it's better to,
I think we should have a monthly family meeting. Even if everything's great, meetings.
And also.
Even if everything's great, just to say, hey, everybody, everything's great.
Yeah, and also like, instead of like, when things is going wrong, to acknowledge like the good things God do too.
Yes,
So when Justin, takes the trash out.
yes,
Instead of
Justin
you
too.
listening to the trash and you think you're not doing something.
I know.
Applaud him for taking his trash.
please.
Things like that, I guess.
Yeah, that's what
Yes. Because things get missed.
Yeah.
Things get missed and people just think that things are one way and they're not. But if we had not a weekly, but a monthly family meeting, there would be more opportunity.
Stuff builds up.
Yeah, we wouldn't have it building up.
Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. It's the
Yeah.
build-up. That's
We
the
need
only,
to
that's
do
the
it
only thing I
every-
see up in here. Is,
And Mama keeps saying, Mama be running around. I call her, Barbara, we need to meet. Oh, we need to meet the family.
Yeah.
So we need to commit to a monthly family meeting. Okay, what else can we do better?
You what?
March, June, and September, every 3 months, I want to see y'all.
No, we said every month. So every 12 meetings.
I tell you what, you gotta have 3 months.
So what else do we need to do better this year?
And I need to work on this too.
The trash.
trash.
Mama wants it out the
Maybe
kitchen.
we need to get some
Mama
trash.
wants it out the kitchen.
Huh?
You don't want it at the door, you want it out the kitchen.
But some people don't know that you're supposed
And
to
when
take
did
it out.
y'all start piling it up on, I thought you fixed it in the trash can.
Supposed to.
Okay. Well, Vera has spoken.
Yeah.
Take that
All
trash.
able-bodied human beings, please take the trash out door. And be sure to separate the recycle.
That's mine, baby. You
I can
want
hear
some
you.
drink, granddaddy's line,
What
baby.
you saying?
Yeah.
All right. So what else? I'm sorry.
Somebody hit Curtis.
Yeah, I'm trying to hear.
What you, okay,
Oh, no, I was saying, we already had that talk about the trash.
Again,
we all had a meeting.
well, why y'all still do it?
No, I told.
We gonna have a
I say y'all because
Yes,
I'm not.
Yeah, we need to
No,
do
I was
better.
talking to you that time.
Yeah, but
Okay,
we
well,
all
let's
need to
get
do
right
better.
now, well, we need to know about it.
Yeah,
We already know about it, Grandma.
I don't know about it.
Yeah, we need to tell you about it.
Okay, y'all
Okay,
tell
tell
me.
grandma.
I don't know.
Nah, we-
Crazy can tell.
The plan was, we already solved it though.
What's the
Okay.
solve? She wants to know what the solution is.
Yeah.
If you see the trash, just take it out no matter.
Who, no such thing as my day, my turn.
Thank you.
No, you
Yes,
not-
ma'am.
But let us hear what this all, what this new thing. Okay, right, come on.
Okay, what's the new thing? Watch out, don't kick.
That's it. Basically, I'm gonna take the trash out every time it piles up.
Everybody
You don't
needs
never
to-
take it out the
We
kitchen.
are
You go in
trusting
the
it.
kitchen if you see it.
Everybody
We
needs
are trusting it.
Right, here.
You gotta ask, you gotta ask back.
So I think mine's better. So if you go in the trash and you see it hauling over, just take it out.
You guys gotta knock that cup over.
You can
Well,
work.
I can't take the trash.
The trash can is right at the door.
I think Aisha was gonna say something different when this whole
Yeah,
when
okay,
this
let
when this
Aisha
whole
say what
thing
she got to say.
started.
Oh, no, what I was gonna say was, which I'm trying to work on myself, when you get angry and mad, it's that everybody just blowing up, especially around the kids.
Yes.
And they picking that stuff up.
They will pick it up.
Yeah, so I guess, try to deal with it like a family as adults,
Uh-huh.
I guess. Don't just let your emotions take over and just blow up. Try to-
Well, what that's got to do with the trash?
Well, I don't know, that's what I was.
No, that's what she was gonna say before we even started talking
Right,
about the
she's talking
trash.
She's talking about this communication.
The trash is just our house. This Kwanzaa is for everybody.
What I suggest is,
So that's definitely-
Like we're trying to teach everybody how to do Kwanzaa, not just
Right.
the R1 house issues.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're all on one accord. What happened was we moved to the trash before Aisha got to put in when we were talking about communications and
Right.
meeting.
Okay, well, let's talk about.
y'all think
community.
better communication and more meetings?
I guess
Yeah.
More
we
meetings
gotta
and better
talk about
communication, then everybody be comfortable around each other.
I think that's gonna make a big
Yeah,
difference.
and then they won't be, you won't be afraid to come to somebody and talk to them.
Right. Well, I wanna say, I wanna give a couple,
Comfortable, you have so many meetings,
Yeah.
comfortable talking to them.
well, one thing I wanna say, I want to give a congratulations to Curtis, who will be starting his new job on Sunday. Right, new location.
Good job, bro.
Good job, Kurt.
And
Good job.
I'm so happy for you. And even though it's not me, I'm so happy for you that you don't have to travel so far.
You can walk to work.
And that.
Is this the promotion we were talking about last year where if he kept getting up at 5 a.m. he would get?
Yes,
You got it?
yes.
Well,
And so that's good news.
Hello, world. Yeah.
And we're close, we're very close to getting a driver's license for Aisha.
and Caitlin.
And Deanna. Anthony got got his son.
We need Aisha to do it
It's-
first and then help everyone else.
And Anthony got his card, so I mean his little. So everybody.
And
everybody's
Caitlin
working
need
on
all that.
it. Everybody's working on it.
Yeah,
But let's get it done.
yeah, we gotta take Caitlin down there.
In 2019, you guys, let's get it done. The more people in this house
She
can
won't.
drive, the better.
She don't know my directions.
But she need one, so everybody need a license.
Your mom's so direct.
She's not gonna be.
What are y'all doing?
That's not
That's
correct.
not acceptable.
Cause she tells me the exact opposite.
Well, we talking about what you just told us today.
Now we make sure she get one before April.
Yeah.
I'm sure Curtis didn't want to wake up at 5 in the morning either, but you gotta do it.
Definitely told us.
Right.
Congratulations to Lyric on her new school.
She in charter school, charter.
Yeah.
Just gonna sip on the cup the whole time.
What
happened? Say that one more time.
So Randy, Xavier, he'll be going to the charter school with Lyric next year.
All right now.
He started pre-K 4.
Watch it. Don't let us step on my
Got excited. Got so excited.
And I think everybody realized how much we love Uncle Marvin and need him, because when your car was down, we all were down. But we realized how much you helped this house. We suffered. We were like, everybody in the house was like, we gotta get Marvin's car back. Because he helps all of us. I also wanna give, a good shout out, even though we've had our headaches, we basically have kept the kitchen going with the dishes.
Who did that? The Ghost of Midnight.
And I want to thank, and that was a reminder that DeAnthony, Marvin,
That's a beautiful tree.
Curtis brought the tree in, and Justin brought the tree in. And I had said, Mama kept telling me, it just tells you how you gotta listen to your elders.
Yeah.
Now Mama kept telling me, because I kept saying I need the beat. And Mama said, no, you don't need him.
I think that man
I was the tree. I said, how? But Mormons can and blah, blah, blah. She said, we can get this.
Yes.
And DeAnthony came up and said, we can do this.
I always thought
DeAnthony said, no, Auntie, Grandma, right, we can do the tree.
they use what you got.
And Justin said, I said, Justin, can you help? He said, yes, I'll help with the tree.
Of course.
And we look at how pretty she is. Everything.
They say keep it in the family.
I was despairing. I said, oh, I'm just going to get all this done, but we got it done. So, thank you, Mama. That was your wisdom.
Keep it in the family.
And you were patient. You sat in the car and while we drove around looking for trees.
I knew it was going out there for us.
We found it.
That's it, that's the one.
We found it. It was ready for us.
And he was laying down waiting for us.
All right, just come in.
Yeah, it wasn't
Just come
standing,
in.
it was sitting on the curb.
All right, just come in.
Come on, you can wake up till you get lighted up.
So that is it.
And that's good.
And thank you, DeAnthony, for watering her
Oh, yes, ma'am.
every day.
Oh, yes.
Cause she can't make it without being watered.
What is that family meeting?
She'll stay up until after Kwanzaa. Yeah, we'll take her down the weekend after Kwanzaa. They said that in Prince George's, they will pick trees up through January the 28th.
Okay.
They will pick trees up. I know, that's a long time.
Yes, it is.
And some
Yeah, I always
jurisdictions
keep out
have
a lot of
lot
money.
Somebody can drag it out there before.
All righty. They said just put it out with the trash
Then.
when you're finished with it, and they'll bring it through with the chopper.
Okay. Yeah, we have.
Alrighty, so any other things about how we can have greater unity next year?
Take the trash out. Find another way to do the
And
trash.
I think maybe if we all start going places together, you know, like movies,
Church!
church.
Church!
We can go to church. I know what I'm saying. know what I'm saying?
Church,
Like,
we still do the movies, yeah.
yeah, we do the movies after church.
Yeah, I
You
know.
feel me?
That's right.
Do the movies after church.
We
You know what I
already
mean? Everybody can
do.
win.
We
I
already
just
do.
want to make sure everybody winning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't mind going to church. I just want to make sure we do something that everybody's gonna jump up and do.
You talking about what the things that people enjoy
Yeah.
should make sure that that's not just your solo project.
Exactly. So if
Right.
you want to go do that, we all do it, and then we can go do that, all do it. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody be happy to do what
Right.
the next person want to do.
Well, Mama and I started
Church
something
first.
new this year.
The church, grandma, we there.
Well, Mama and I started something new this year
What's that stuff?
because Mama can't go to church as much as she used to because of her
Oh, you're watching the
physical.
woman?
So I have started going down and playing my service so that she can watch my church, my minister, and watch our service.
Okay.
She loves it.
Do other religions celebrate Kwanzaa?
Yes.
Like
a lot,
Muslims
A
and
lot of people do.
those who don't go to
Because
church?
it's not religious. It's
Jewish,
not
do they
based-
celebrate
Uh-huh.
Kwanzaa?
It's not based on.
Kwanzaa not a religion.
It's not a religion, so it's based on the people who want to celebrate it. So there are black Muslims who celebrate Kwanzaa.
Some religion was against Kwanzaa when it first went.
Right, because they thought it was trying to replace
So that's why I was
Christmas.
so, you remember when, I was so puzzled about
Right.
it, until I went to my pastor and asked him about it, you remember?
Mhm.
And he said, it's up to the person.
Right,
It's not a religious thing.
right. You guys be careful with that drum. Don't push on it. Don't do that. We already busted one. Please
I
don't.
can see that whole
Poor drum. Respecting things too. But you know what? You know what my greatest joy has been this year? And I know everybody's gonna laugh, but my greatest joy has been Serenity. And all her talking. Yay! I have enjoyed Serenity talking and telling us all kind of stuff. She comes and asks me all kind of questions and tells me things. I said, look at this big girl. I've been so proud of her. Yeah, she's been a big girl.
I got a unity suggestion.
What's your unity suggestion, Justin?
I think that a unity
Everybody, Justin's got one too.
a unity suggestion is that what we should do instead of just looking at it like, oh, I got problems,
Yes.
like it's somebody got a problem, that's all our problem.
Yes.
If the Anthony having trouble getting to work, that's not just D'Anthony's issue. You know,
Amen.
if Aisha's trying to, get to or and from somewhere, like if she needs to take the kids somewhere and the car breaks down, or Curtis kept the key, that's not just her problem. She's short. That's everybody's issue. If Curtis needs to get to work to get a promotion, then that's not just Curtis. Oh, he just need to get up.
I think
That-
we need to march down on Walmart and get D'Anthony's job back.
Or a better job,
Yeah.
because they wasn't. Well, we don't want to say that, but they not exactly the greatest place to work for. This is well known.
But no, well, Justin, I'm so glad you said that because that's something else I wanted to say.
One more.
Go ahead,
And
Steve.
like if grandma need medication and you're out of town, like me and Caitlin need to come down and check on her.
Amen.
Caitlin not having her license isn't just a Caitlin problem, because Caitlin could be helping everyone else if she had a car.
Right.
Like if
Right.
Caitlin had a license,
Her
maybe
job.
it wouldn't be a problem with D'Anthony getting to work or Aisha
Yeah.
taking the kids somewhere. That's if Uncle got a problem with his car, that's not just Uncle problem.
Right.
That's all our problem, because when Uncle out of commission, we
We
all
suffer.
if Lyric need help doing the math? No, she good at reading. If Lyric have problem doing reading, that's not just Lyric. That's
All of us.
back when Serenity was being shy, like when we all was talking to her, that kind of brought her out of her shell. And this
There ain't
one
no
next.
shell going on this morning.
Yeah.
Shell gone.
And this guy next. when he having an issue, it's not just his alone. Like, oh, that boy, he just sensitive. Like, no, he help him out.
Well, the other thing too is, remember you guys, that God gives us opportunities. And sometimes when we fall down and we lose them, there's a reason for that. So the next time we treasure it more. So the next time, we all have learned. We all have, lived and learned, and we make mistakes, and we learn that the next time we get the next opportunity, we better do right in it,
We better.
because it may not come again. And a whole lot of people need to learn that jobs don't just come out the air. And like Justin said about, the problems are our problems. We need to be supportive of each other, because if any of us is doing bad, then we all do bad, because we all contribute to each other. So it hurts when, we're not all doing well. So Justin's right. And so it's not just the Anthony's problem about getting where he needs to go, but at the same time, the Anthony's got to go into his pocket and give people money to take him places.
I do that.
Because, and offer it and say, hey, Curtis, if you're going to take me every day, I'm going to give you $50 a week. I'm going to give you something. So I'm just saying that fair is fair. Fair is fair.
But this is one of those situations where if we were all helping Caitlin drive,
Right.
she would be the optimal person to be helping him get a ride.
And she would do it.
That wouldn't be no problem for her. Whereas everyone else got Curtis coming home from work, it's hard to then. Exactly.
Yes.
But also she need the help though. It can't just be Justin, pushing her to do that. Cause then she gonna feel like she told, like grandma said, like she got no reason to do it.
If she go up there, even if she failed the test, right? She can she'll see what's all on the test.
Right.
And then next time she go up there,
But see, it gotta be more than just me saying that. Cause if I say that, that's you just my boyfriend. You just. But if y'all. What?
So she got to talk for herself.
Right.
We can't make kids.
But see, but then it cycles back around to DeAnthony.
But mama. But wait a minute, you guys. Yeah, how did she say it?
She said that she don't know her directions in this city.
Say she don't know about this city. She don't
But DeAnthony can tell her turn left. Like that's not.
She don't want to drive. A lot of people
You
don't
got
like
to
to
know
drive.
where you going.
She has to drive.
Mama.
She gonna be
Mama. Justin, let me tell you guys something.
People don't know how to
Hey, you guys,
drive.
listen for a minute. Listen for a minute. Listen for a minute, you guys.
You can't read that.
Justin's correct on this one. Caitlin is scared to drive.
That's what I said.
Hold on.
Tell me about Gloria.
Yeah, some people.
People.
Hold on. That's not, I don't agree with that. I believe that Caitlin can drive. But I think that she goes in and out of fear of driving.
And she don't think she need to.
Exactly.
She ride with
She
her.
ride with you all the time, and Justin. And
No, you guys.
Everybody
See,
can't
you guys
drive
don't
car.
ride with me and Caitlin.
Some folks
When
can't
we're
drive.
driving, Caitlin tells me I need to drive. And she says, but I don't know if I can drive.
But that's normal because I felt that same way.
And I told her the same thing.
It's getting behind the
only thing
wheel.
that pushed me was the kids. I knew that.
I told her the same thing.
Curtis couldn't do
Why
it.
you want to take her like you did everybody else?
Huh?
Why you want to take her up there like you did?
Because I didn't know she was interested until
But
recently.
it's normal to feel that way. I'm telling you, I felt that same way.
Yep.
And
I told her
noticed
that.
the kids they had to go to doctor's appointments. Curtis couldn't make it. I just had to jump myself out and do it.
Right.
But
And
I
so
was scared too.
And that's what I'm saying is she need to hear it from you because she'll believe it. She not gonna believe it from me. She not gonna.
She tests you and Marvin by saying she doesn't want to drive. You guys should push back.
Yeah, don't say that's okay.
Don't.
You don't say that's okay.
No, but she's saying not to hide her fear. Some people will say, you guys have seen it, when people say, I don't want to do X or Y because they're afraid that they can't do X or Y.
Sit down, baby.
So her issue is fear. And I told her how I didn't drive until I was 37. I told her about that.
That ain't even at her house.
Dang,
You can jump from there.
My land, my niece is still.
Okay.
Anyway.
So we're about to end in a few minutes. All right.
Yeah, just I'll talk to you. No, just
Yeah, I think it's a great point.
Cause it trickles down. Like if she was driving, think of certain things. It wouldn't just help her. It would help
So
more
I
than
set
just
up a day,
her.
we'll take her down there.
And I know one
We'll
thing,
sit with
if
her
we
and
got
everything.
1, 2, 3, if we got the 3 of you driving, another car will come to this house.
Yeah.
I'll
There'll
sit-
be
I'll
another
sit
car
up
in this
there-
house.
I'll sit up there with her.
There'll another car will come to
Or
this
we can
house.
all
We
just
need
sit up
another
there
car.
and leave it with her.
Another drive.
We need one more drive.
Yeah,
We
I
need
know.
another drive.
Learn how to drive.
What's wrong? You guys need to go to the bathroom?
Did they go?
I think Savion said.
Oh, Savion.
Just the end of the day.
Yeah.
But you can go downstairs there.
Oh, here comes Savion. Here we go.
But just in general, it's not just one person problem. You know, your
I
medicine isn't just your problem, grandma. Uncle's
Crybaby.
your medicine, you know, it's not just your problem.
We all want to.
We all get your medicine.
Oh, I don't need nobody get my medicine. Martha gets my medicine.
Yeah, but that's uncle helping you out. That's and that's
Every time you get the medicine once, I don't get
Right.
medicine back.
All right, now,
we saying.
okay, while I
Yeah,
got
she don't
all the
understand.
adults, except for Caitlin, I've been,
They
you guys
said
know
my
that
medicine just
March,
mail.
Mama, let me finish.
Right.
March
You don't
7th,
understand.
Next meeting.
March 7th through the end of March, I'm away.
It's a long time.
I'm gonna be gone for 3 straight weeks. And during that time, I need everybody to step up. Because everything I do
Can be done.
gotta be done. So that means checking in on Mama more
Yeah.
than usual. That means somebody else is gonna have to do her medicine every week
Yeah, put it in that thing.
for her. And we can't let her do it. No, 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 no. So that means somebody's gonna have to replace me in that duty every week. Because I'm gonna be gone for 3 straight weeks. Then in April, I'm gonna be gone for 2 straight weeks possible.
Oh, that's right.
So we need, when we have our monthly meetings, we'll talk about that. Because we'll have one in January, one in February. But it's gonna be very, very important for everybody to step up. You understand?
Yes.
Because I'll be teaching at UCLA. I'm gonna be doing a special lecture series for them. Then I'm doing a special presentation for a museum, the Los Angeles Museum, in late March. And then I'll come home for a week or so, and then I'll go back and help grade some exams. And of course, I get paid to do all of this, so that helps. That helps. And we need the income. So I just want everybody to think about that, to be thinking about that. But that means everybody's got to step up more. Because the last thing I want is to worry about Mom, and that Mama's not eating. Her medicine's not right. She's not taking her medicine. All those things that I try to keep track of. Or Mama telling me that the kitchen is dirty. All of that. I mean, it shouldn't be that you guys got to worry about Auntie's mouth to make sure the kitchen's right. We all should want to have it right. We all should want to have it right. So I'm worried about it. So that's just the time that I know is coming for us this year. And I'm writing my books, so I'm going to spend a lot of time writing. So I'm going to spend more time at the office writing than I have been. So there's a lot of things. And I got to get the book finished by August. So I got a lot of work to do. But anything else? Oh, the phones. The phones, the phones, the phones, the phones. Last thing. Mama is going crazy because you guys are overusing her phone. And you guys know there's one thing that Mama can't do that all of us can do. All of us can do. We can go up and down stairs. She can't.
Hey, you know what really good when they take it like they find it. Take it out of the room.
I know.
That's what I don't mind them using it.
Nah,
They just take it out of
I
me.
think they get mixed up because you know the downstairs phone and the upstairs phone are the same.
But no, there's a difference. Look at that phone.
What's the difference?
Look at the world on it.
Are you talking the AT&T world?
Right. It's not on the other phone. That's how you
They haven't
know
been
the
probably paying
phone.
that much attention.
That's how you know the phone difference. If you see the AT&T world on it, you know you got
One of them
grandma's
got- I get
phone.
some name on the front end.
Right.
Yeah, well, this guy handset on.
Exactly.
Weekdays.
That's mine.
Well, I can go by handset.
And the other one say I use it.
Right. So everybody needs to leave mama's phone up.
Just bring it back.
Because she's miserable because she can't go downstairs
But a
and
lot
do
of
it.
times grandma gets tired of the phone ringing and she'll still need to take the phone.
That's
See?
it.
And then she
She
forgets.
forgets, right.
And she
'Cause
forgets.
it rings all day long constantly. Sometimes you get on her nerves too.
Take that
And
phone
she'll
with
like
you.
take it with you.
Tell me that's
She'll
not,
forget that she told him to take it and that's
Yeah,
kind
I know
of
that.
especially that little phone.
Well, my suggestion is that if she says take it away, put it on this little table right here.
Okay.
Because then when she gets looking for it, she can find it easily. Just
Or
take
we
it
could
away.
Or I guess, I mean, it depends on how she wanna do it, but you can also turn the ringer off.
Right.
And that way then just
Oh,
ring
You
it
know, I
out
was
to
thinking
you.
about that too, but I was thinking about who's gonna turn it
Yeah, that's
back
all I
on.
said, depends
Yeah,
on
I
how.
know how to turn it back on. But I really don't know how to turn it on.
Yeah, because I gotten to where I now turn my phone off at night.
Uh-huh.
So I can't hear my phone ring at night.
Yeah, I want to do
Yeah.
it. Scared.
All right, Lyric, Xavion, Serenity, anything you guys want for next year for the family to do?
What you want.
I know you guys had a good time when you went on vacation.
When?
Oh, ask Zay.
Yeah, Xavion, anything you guys could think about that you guys want to make sure that we do in the coming year? 2019. Oh, you want to go to the beach? Oh, I like that too. That's a great idea. I like that.
This one now.
I want to go to the beach, but they come up next year.
Summer.
Next year. That's a good Lyric. Anything you can think about? Anything you can think about?
What you want to get off into?
All right. Well,
Go to Chuck E. Cheese. Oh, Lord.
they want to go Chuck E. Cheese. Okay.
Oh, Chuck E. Cheese.
Well, we're hearing it.
What you
We're
say,
hearing
Zay?
it. All right.
Well,
Okay.
Xavion, you said you remember.
Whose birthday?
Well, the beach. I don't like the beach.
Who's got a birthday coming? Oh, mommy.
Oh, what date is yours?
I ain't got it.
Oh, yours is February 3rd.
And I'm going to
21st. Okay, well, that, you guys, listen, thank you for a great Kwanzaa, first day of Kwanzaa. We did this thing. Justin, Anthony, Justin, anybody, any other words for unity, for Umoja?
Want us to do when you go to your job?
Oh yeah, I want y'all to come visit one day.
Okay, let us
I
know.
can come drive through.
All right.
Now,
We went the other time.
and Curtis, I was so grateful that you have started watching the cars around the house. And that you told me about my car.
I swear I was gonna say that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And you,
Yeah,
and
'cause he's the
Martin's
mechanic of the
car.
house.
You ever change?
Thank you for that.
The mechanic of that.
Thank you for that. What were you gonna say, Alan?
I was gonna say him fixing your car was another example of
Good
unity.
Good.
'Cause
That's good.
on the surface that didn't benefit him, but had your car gone out of commission, it would have trickled down and affected everybody.
We're some miserable human beings around here. No, that was a big one. And I really love the fact that all those times that Mama and Marvin and me, that we were running you back and forth to New Carlson.
Lincoln Tech.
In the
And you
summer,
were going to school.
our car don't even defrost the windows. We had to stick our head out the side.
Lincoln Tech. When y'all was taking him to Lincoln Tech.
Oh, yeah.
And now it's paying off. Now it's paying off. He's becoming a master mechanic. You're seeing it. It's great.
Pay out
Yeah,
there.
it's paying off.
Lord.
It's
Yeah, it
paying
was
off.
hard getting him out of school.
It was hard.
We graduated him.
It was great.
Graduated.
Graduated. So, all right, you guys. Everybody get your drink because we're about to do the farewell statement.
Farewell station.
About to do the farewell statement.
What's it called?
Everybody got their drink? Justin, you got yours?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, Cindy. Okay, everybody ready?
What's this one?
We're about to do this thing.
I got some in mind.
Give that one, Larry. Right there.
Oh yeah, that was somebody.
Go put you some water.
Okay, thank you, man.
Okay, everybody, yeah, let's get the last ones ready. Yeah, you guys get some. You got everybody get something in the drink. Everybody get something in the drink. About to do it. Thank you guys. This was such a good Kwanzaa.
Nice, Bob.
Such a great start to Kwanzaa.
Nice.
Such a good discussion. Thank you, Curtis. Thank you, Justin.
Everybody.
Thank you. You guys really led this Kwanzaa.
Everybody.
And so what night do you want to do, Curtis? Do you want to lead it?
What's that
What's
white down on the
this?
floor?
That's the underneath of the house.
Oh,
It's a lot of that right
Yeah,
in
this
this,
is that.
in that particular area.
There's that Friday.
huh?
They did it with the
You would like to lead it when?
Friday.
Friday, okay. So Curtis will lead Friday. Justin, what day do you want to lead?
Yeah, give me a little more.
When Caitlin comes back, so she can,
She gets back when?
I think the 29th.
The 29th?
So one of those days after. So, cause if she not here, who's gonna record?
Okay.
She make this look a lot easier than actually
know,
is. Y'all
it's
saw
work.
me struggling, right?
It's
Like,
work. Yeah, she's just good at it.
Yeah,
You know, it's a natural for her. She
it's
likes
not
doing
not
it.
easy.
She likes doing it. So she makes it look easy. Okay, everybody ready?
No, not yet. Okay, thank you.
Okay, DeAnthony, you get yours.
Thank you, Dan.
Everybody ready? Okay, everybody ready? All right. Everybody ready? All right now, everybody ready? Okay. We're gonna do the Tashi La Tutanada. The Tashi La Tutanana. The farewell statement. Strive for discipline, dedication, and achievement in all you do. Dare struggle and sacrifice and gain the strength that comes from this.
Yeah.
Build where you are and dare leave a legacy that will last as long as the sun shines and the waters flow. Practice daily. Umoja, Chuki Chakalia, Ujima, Ujama, Nia, Kuumba, and Imani. And may the wisdom of the ancestors always walk with us.
Yeah.
May the year's end meet us laughing and stronger. May our children honor us by following our great example in love and in struggle. And at the end of next year, may we sit again together in larger numbers with greater achievement and closer to liberation and a higher level of human life. Hooray! 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 And It's an African holiday. Thank you guys.
That was a good one. That was a good
Thank
one.
you guys. And don't forget the children perform on Kwanzaa, the 6th day.
What's that? Oh, they do their performance.
Remember that they did that for show last time? They were good last time, yes. Children get to perform for Kwanzaa on Kwanzaa.
Okay.
Grandma, any last words for other people out there celebrating Kwanzaa?
Oh,
What do you want to say to the other people celebrating?
I hope you was able to listen and let's see what a good time we have. And I'm hoping that everybody will have Kwanzaa to their homes. Call up your kidding people. Tell them, come on over. If you don't have no drinks, drink water.
All right now.
And just have a good time. All right.
All right, Grandma. You want to say something, Uncle?
Yeah,
To everyone else?
good time on Kwanzaa. I think everybody should do that. It's quite simple. Just get your family together and you'll learn more.
Yeah.
Learn about unity and how to love one another.
Yeah.
Don't be ashamed to say the word, I love you, and I love everybody out there.
All right.
It has to never be close.
That's why we had a better.
Anything you want to say to other people who might be celebrating Kwanzaa or thinking about it?
Yes, normally I would have on some African attire. I didn't this year, but I will tomorrow. I didn't today, but I will tomorrow. And I think it's so very good for family. It makes us so much better as a family.
Yes.
And we're getting better each year.
Make sure they have respect.
Each year we're getting better. We're getting stronger, tighter, more unified. Thank you, God. Thank you, Kwanzaa. We really love being part of this. And I love my family. And to all the people celebrating Kwanzaa, to my sister Sharon and her family, to my sister Dorothy and her family, to everybody around the world who's celebrating Kwanzaa, happy Umoja.
All right, you want to tell them what the name of that book is that you...
Yes, this is the official African American holiday of Kwanzaa. It's written by Maulana Rankaranga. And it is, I bought this book in 1988, and I have kept it for these many 30 years. And I used this book. Even though I went to, and celebrated Kwanzaa, since it was created in, in the late 70s, the mid 70s when it was created.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
And look, and there's all kind of different Kwanzaa books. Like this is the one that answers people's questions. This one is a cookbook. And where did the children's book go? We had a children's book that was around. Oh, here it is. And we have a children's Kwanzaa book. And we have even more Kwanzaa books. We just haven't pulled them all out. So we believe so strongly in the importance of Kwanzaa. And Justin, you know that ever since you were a child, there's been Kwanzaa. There was Kwanzaa when we were over at our house on Yorkton Street. And there's been a Kwanzaa here.
Ever since you came back from China.
Right. Your entire life we've done Kwanzaa. Always done Kwanzaa. You have been a Kwanzaa baby. Kwanzaa raised. We have always done Kwanzaa. Amen.
All right. See y'all tomorrow.
All right.
Thank you.
Botsy out.